Welcome back to the Municipal Stadium here in Port Vila, Vanuatu, as we are back for the second half of this match, match 2 of match day 4 in terms of the men's competition between Vanuatu and the Tuvalu side in the 10th Pacific mini games. And at the moment it's the Vanuatu side that lead the Tuvalu side by 3-0. So that's the whole scenario here. We lead the Tuvalu side by 2-0, not 3. It's the 2 goals from Kenshi Tangis that came in there. And that is how they are leading. Kenshi Tangis scoring 2 goals for the Vanuatu side into the first half. And here is the cross coming in, the chance still there for the Vanuatu side. This goalkeeper is doing a wonderful job as the final attempt goes high and wide, but then credit goes to the goalkeeper Katepu Iosua, and it's a corner kick that the Vanuatu side has earned there, so it must have gone off somebody from the defense, the desperate defending that the Vanuatu side, the Tuvalu side rather, had put in there as the delivery from Ronaldo and cleared away. And there's the foul coming in, so it's a free kick to the Tuvalu side just early into the second half. Korshandona receiving that one, and the pass is happening. There is Pong Kalo, and he trips down, loses the footing in that run, and throw into the Tuvalu side is what they get out of the situation. Comes back to the defense line for the Vanuatu side. They take it across there for Thomas, Jason Thomas. It's a through ball played, and they try to break away from that left hand side. Here comes Elkington, Nolivakaroa, and lovely chip kick infield. They try to turn it in for the runners there of Ronaldo Wilkins. Still the Vanuatu side. This is Kenshi Tangis who scored the 2 goals. And Tuvalu, they bring it away to the halfway mark. Jason Thomas. A lovely space pass made there for them to advance into the box for Wilkins. And good defense, cover defense coming in by Laupama Elu. And again, it's the Vanuatuan starting from the halfway mark. Michel Keltak chasing that one and just turning it in. The cross, and that's a wonderful defense, and a bit of late challenge coming in there on Paolo Tai Tai. He's been one of those impressive defenders, played a grand game. I remember in that historic win against New Caledonia by 2-1 at the Carmen Stadium the other night. There he is, Tai Tai, the right defender for the Tuvalu side. In Vanuatu, that is Cheki Ruben, captain. As Tuvalu underneath that one will get it away. John Alec trying his best there. They set it up on the right hand side there. Going for it. Ronaldo Wilkins, clever 10. And the final touch not really getting forward the Vanuatu side, but they managed to keep the pressure with the corner kick. This is the man, Ronaldo Wilkins. Comes in with that cross and cleared away by the Tuvalu side. There's an injury right on the line. And looks like Lepayo is trying to identify. Is it Celoto? No. That is Leiato Uoli. Leiato Uoli is the man favoring his shoulder. Just the border of the neck and the shoulder there. Getting the brunt of it. As the change happens here. Silimai Sayosi has gone in the field of play. That's number 23, Silimai Sayosi, and has replaced Lo Palma Elu. First 5 minutes into the second half has seen the Vanuatu side with possession, but no goals though. They've scored 2 in the first half through Kensi Tangis. So 2-0, and the chance, and that will be offside. The assistant referee has put the flag up, so it will be an offside kick. But then interesting to watch the replay, because it looked like the second runner was on. As you wait for the replay to come on the screen, they come in with the offside kick there. And soon we'll get to watch the replay of that scene. The offside call that came in, as it looked like that the second runner who took the shot was not offside. It was the first runner who was already there and did not participate in that ball situation is the man that was offside. Nevertheless, the clock cannot be turned back. The decision has been made. Yeshua, the goalkeeper for Tuvalu, just feeling it around and thumping it way back into the Vanuatu half. They note it down for the goalkeeper. And back to the goalkeeper. As the crowd watch for more goals to come in for the Vanuatu side. They know that they are leading, but they want more goals here. Because Vanuatu's next match is against the Solomon Islands. As the chance created. Oh, the stubborn and firm defense of the Tuvalu side. Lepayo just standing there and tidying that one from the mess that was created in the box. The throw-in is what they are waiting for there. And Vanuatu not wanting to give it away to the Tuvalu side to take the throw-in, and finally they take it there. The crowd enjoying the afternoon here in Port Vila. 4:15 is the time now. The Port Vila time, as they hassle for it now. Vanuatu on the line, edge of the box, and the final clearance coming in from James Lepayo, giving away a throw into the Vanuatu side. Michel and Ronaldo. Wilkins, Ronaldo, and wonderful defense there. Watch them struggle and get it out from that situation. Again, here is Michel. They go across. Near the overlapping. Watch Santana. The shot comes in. And the goalkeeper, Katepo Iosua, just doing enough to get hold of that heavy shot towards the goal, and he protects the goal as the referee has called for a break in play with the Tuvalu defender that is a bit injured there. There he is, as the captain for the Tuvalu side, Taufaiva Ionatana, is also concerned about Liatu Uoli's status in this match. So it will be a drop ball situation because the player was held up with the ball in the goalkeeper's hand. Still 2-0 with just over 10 minutes into the second half. As they make the change, number 26, Tafea Ioka, has gone in for the injured player of Liatu Uoli. Vanuatu sending it back. Checky Ruben, John Alec rather, and Thomas, and the goalkeeper. And Thomas again setting it up from there. Still Thomas gaining some area, some space inside his half. In the center circle, they come in there. John Alec and Thomas. That's a through ball played now. A Bong Carlo cleared away by the Tuvalu side. Tuvalu playing confident football here, defensive though, and down by 2-0. Still very much in the game. And here is the chance coming in as Kenshi Tangis turning around and getting their third goal for the Vanuatu side. That's a hat-trick for this man, number 12, Kenshi Tangis. He waited for a bit in the box for the movements of the desperate defense. He knew that the Tuvaluans will be running in 6s and 7s. The goalkeeper also came out of the line, and that made things easier for the hard-working and impressive Kenshi Tangis to score 3 goals and completes the hat-trick in this match. Kenshi Tangis, number 12. Tuvalu now, the captain, Ionatana, Taufaiva. They bring it to the halfway mark. The shot passes again, Ionatana, and getting it down there was Paulo Lotonu. ERL for the Vanuatu side brings it back. And Ronaldo Wilkins just trying to flick it away, getting a throw in to the Vanuatu side. John Alec. Yeah, he takes it across. And John Alec makes a pass now in the middle. Michel Keltak, still Michel. Clever footwork from him. Checky Ruben, the captain, trying to plant it through the middle of the defense. Not really able to do so there. As Jason Thomas lays it out to the left hand side. So they're using the width of the field there. Good turn, wonderful footwork. Shot passes happening now. Poncalo. And here is John Alec. Outside pass and the cross there and putting it into the net. The Vanuatuans get the 4th goal. That time appeared to be Bong Carlo, or is it Molly Vakarua? We'll confirm that from the replay. Elkington Molly Vakarua looks like the player. As here it is, they set it up beautifully This is Ronaldo Wilkins coming with the cross, and that is Molly Vakarua, number 13, Elkington, Molly Vakarua. So fourth goal for the Vanuatu side. They lead the Tuvalu side by 4-0. Elkington, Molly Vakarua goal. As this time they create the space there and take the shot. Kenshi Tangis trying to take a swipe at the Tuvalu goal, but that's outside. Kenshi Tangis scored the first two. First two were three, so he got the hat trick there. And the last one that we have seen was scored by Elkington, Molly Vakarua. So just under 30 minutes of football is what is left here between these two sides. Vanuatu just doing enough there to walk back to the top of the points table. They are on 7 in second, and 3 points here will put them on 10 in first. 10 points first position, and they will wait for the Solomon Islands and New Caledonia match to see if they have a company at the end of this round at the top of the points table, or will they enjoy the lead alone with 10 points. Fiji is next. There's another chance created here for the Vanuatu side. They're looking for the empty net, none given to them. Doing well was Paulo Lotonu. A sliding challenge is what got the possession back. Ronaldo Wilkins and Jackie Ruben, he is the captain. Lovely flicking ball on that occasion. And Kenshi Tangis, but well covered and intercepted by Tuvalu. They bring it to the left hand side. Folomano Kuleni. And here is Elkington, Molly Vakarua. They get it in from that side. Still Poncalo and Kenshi Tangis. Wonderful footwork. Great to watch this player. Kenshi Tangis for the Vanuatu side. Number 12 who got a hat-trick in this match already. Will he get more with the work rate that he is showing? And this is Ronaldo. Going for the box there on his own. On for John Alec. And Kenshi Tangis, again the footwork there. Here he is, Kenshi Tangis. And the chance that was well covered by the defense for Tuvalu, down by 4-0. The cross coming in there and cleared away as the shot from Boncalo is outside, and goal kick to the Tuvalu side. The sideline, Tuvalu is making a change. The Sioni Faunuku gets ready to go in the field of play. And number 2, Seloto, Kalamelu Seloto is running out of the field of play to make way for Sueni Faunuku. The Tuvaluans trying to just keep it to the minimum in terms of the goals there. And across is Jason Thomas and Jonalik Molly Vakarua. Through ball pass played there. Kenshitangis losing possession, and they take it across now on the right hand side. Wilkins Ronaldo. And going back is the captain Taufa Eva Ionatana. Hard work done there by Michel Kaltak. And the cross comes in, and the header from Oliver Karua, trying to do what he did a while ago to get the fourth goal. This time it's a goal kick. Another change happening on the sideline. Vanuatu, they are sending in Tony Kaltak, and coming out is Bonkalo. So that's a big call, a big change. Bonkalo, this wonderful youngster, and he is for the Vanuatu side. We had a 3-month attachment with the Ascona FC in Switzerland, and is looking forward to a trial in Italy after the December holidays, the Christmas holidays. Has been replaced there by Tony Kaltak. Number 20, Azaria Solomon has also gone in, and Elkington Molly Vakarua has come out. So Vanuatu knows they have a big match coming up on Friday against the Solomon Islands, which, if they win, will guarantee them the gold medal, because they are winning here and they will go to 10 points. Even if the Solomons win tonight against New Caledonia, and they will be 10-10, and the winner in that match will walk away with the gold medal. But that's the whole equation at the moment. And in terms of Fiji's perspective, they need to beat New Caledonia with the needed goals that we will be able to accumulate and determine at the end of tonight's match, and then hope that there is a draw in the final match between Solomons and Vanuatu on Friday. So for Fiji, it is all about ifs and buts, but for Vanuatu at the moment, it's all about winning this one and winning the last one against Solomons, and the gold medal is theirs. There is a chance for the Vanuatu side, and getting it through there and into the net is Solomon. That's a wonderful passes that they played, and they set it for Azaria Solomon, the replacement player coming in for the sensational Bonkalo. Has got the 5th goal for the Vanuatu side, which puts them in a very, very strong position to take away the gold medal on Friday if they beat the Solomon Island side. And if there is a draw, remember, in that match, then these goals could also be favorable for the Vanuatu side if Fiji is not able to get the needed goals against New Caledonia earlier in the day. So Vanuatu has things working in favor of them now. They have worked hard in all those matches. They were down to Fiji by 1-0 in the previous match on Saturday, and they worked hard to get the equalizer. Here is Tony Kaltak, and Tony Kaltak has been pulled back for the offside kick to the Tuvalu side. There's Tony Kaltak. So we are just under 20 minutes that remains here, and let's see if Vanuatu can extend their lead and get more goals. We have to keep in mind Fiji, that's the goal, replay of the goal. It came in from Sormon, Azaria Sormon. Here Fiji beat Tuvalu by 8-0. So that is something that the Vanuatuans will be keeping in mind while trying to complete this win here. And Tuvalu lost to the Solomons by 6-0. So they improved their scoreline. They are not really improved, but then they improved in comparison, in terms of comparison. First one 8-0, next one 6-0. Still a bit higher though. But they have also proven their worth in this event by beating one of those powerhouses in the Pacific Island football, New Caledonia, when they beat them by 2-1. New Caledonia at the moment is sitting with 3 points, and they have a match this afternoon which they need to win. So one thing we have to note here now is Vanuatu, with this result, is going on 10 points. And when you look at New Caledonia, they have got 3 points. If they win today against the Solomons, they will have 6. If they win against Fiji, they will have 9. So New Caledonia will be out of the gold medal contention if Vanuatu wins this match. So that is one fact coming out of this result here. So they will be out. Tuvalu will be out, Tonga will be out. It will be left between the top 3 of Vanuatu, Fiji and the Solomons. At the end of this match, with this particular result, as that through ball there, and Azaria Sormon with the chance, not really wanting to finish it home. Here with this result here, Vanuatu is certainly going up on 10 points, and Fiji remains on 8. And the next one, pressure will be on the Solomons to get, and that is a wonderful goal. But the flag is up. The flag is up. So offside kick to the Tuvalu side, as Tony Kaltak thought he had smacked it in from that acute angle, and the flag went up just behind him, cancelling the celebration that the Vanuatuans had got here, because they are facing the Solomons on Friday night, and the Solomons have beaten this Tuvalu side by 6-0 in their previous match. Another substitution happening for Vanuatu, as Claudi Aru will be going in the field of play, and they are pulling out number 6 John Alec. So that's the change that has happened. John Alec has come out, there he is, and Claudi Aru, number 18, has gone in the field of play to complete what is left there. Just around 16 minutes of play remains in this match, as the goalkeeper doing well there, just behind that shot and collecting for Tuvalu, not wanting to rush there. So there will be a lot of pressure on the Solomons now to get some goals against New Caledonia as well. And the Solomons at this time has a huge goal margin with them, as Vanuatu set it up now, and they get it to the net. This man here, Tony Kaltak, who was caught offside and the goal was cancelled earlier on, has got it there, got it right for Vanuatu, 6-0. And That's the number of goals that the Solomon scored against this Tuvalu side. It's an interesting situation now as their bench is making an impact here. The Vanuatu side, impressive setup, impressive play, and they lead here by 6 goals to nil. Vanuatu searching for more. Tuvalu and a free kick in the process. And Vanuatu here, they're getting it away almost. And again, this man has been caught offside. The Vanuatu fans not happy with that one. It is one of those strong forwards. It has been scoring goals and creating the chances as well. As here he is, number 11, Tony Kaltak. Tried to play it through, and again Vanuatu with possession. There is Jackie Ruben. The cross. And that will be of no harm to the Tuvalu goal. The goal kick is what they have now. The Tuvalu side, they have a 13 minutes or 12 minutes of disaster to face in terms of the goals that is coming in. Vanuatu keeps on scoring here. They want more. Tuvalu lost to Fiji by 8-0. And probably Vanuatu would want to surpass that margin, which at the moment, and it's happening for them. They're just one short of that one as another goal comes in. Again, we'll have to go back to the replay. Looks like we're still trying to determine who that was. Is it this man, Tony Kaltak? The cross came in from Kenshi Tangis. And yes, Tony Kaltak coming in and swiping that one into the net. Sending the goalkeeper down, sprawling for it, with no hopes of saving that one. And again here is Vanuatu, but this is the goalkeeper coming in and clearing it away. And now we're back in the Vanuatu half. It's a free kick to the Tuvalu side, and they will leave it behind. For number 13 there, Afele Valoa, to take this one for the Tuvalu side. And headed away by Tomas. As Vanuatu breakaway, Ronaldo Wilkins. And his pass, an obvious one there. That the Tuvalu side bring it away and clear to the halfway mark. James Lepayo. And the ball has gone outside, throw in to the Vanuatu side. There it is. Very, very interesting contention for the gold medal. Very tight between the top 3 sides. And here comes in Azaria Sorman, placing it into an empty net. And Vanuatu has got the goal that they were looking for, because this goal equals with Fiji's 8-0 win against this Tuvalu side, and it will be interesting to see the points table in terms of the men's competition for the 10th Pacific mini games. We will try and get it for you, as the Vanuatu side will certainly be going to the top of the table after this match, pending the match that will be played between Solomon Islands and New Caledonia. At the moment, the Vanuatu side, when they started this match, they had a +6, and here, with the 8 goals that they have scored, they have got a +14, tying them up with the Solomon Islands, who also has a +14. But then 8 + 8 for Vanuatu is 16 forward and 2 against, and that will certainly keep them on the top of the points table for now. And the Solomons will be needing some goals against the New Caledonia side tonight to regain or to go right to the top of the points table in terms of the goal difference. And if Fiji doesn't get the goals against New Caledonia on Friday in the day, then the Solomons can draw and win the gold medal. So it's a 3-way battle at the moment, as Vanuatu continue applying pressure here, looking for more goals. They know that they have the points, and now it's all about the goals. But this time the offside flag goes up, and that rolls it out. So that's a very, very interesting situation. Again, if you're wondering the equation, remember, at the beginning of this match, Solomon Islands, they set at the top of the points table, 7 points, Vanuatu 7 points, but the goal difference for the Solomons was massive, +14, with 14 goal forward and 0 goal attack, +14 goal difference. And second was Vanuatu with 3 matches, 7 points as well, tied up with Solomons, but a +6 goal difference. And they had 8 forward and 2 against. And here, these 8 goals are very, very crucial and important for the Vanuatu side, because that is taking them to the top of the table, with 18 + 8 is 16 goal forward, and none against them in this particular match. So 2 against them so far. It's 16 and 2, and that is obviously a +14, putting them ahead of the Solomon Islands with 10 points, and Solomons with 7 points, with a game in hand against the New Caledonian side. So if the Solomons will have to win by 1-0 at least. Yeah, 1-0 scoreline. If this is what the scoreline remains here, then a 1-0 scoreline for the Solomons will put them back on the top of the table with 10 points though. 10 points to the Solomons, 10 points to the Vanuatu side if Solomons beat New Caledonia. And with that 1 goal win, the Solomons will have a +15 compared to Vanuatu's +14. That stands at this point in time, with 84 minutes coming up and about 6-7 minutes away from the full time from this match. And Fiji, remember, is third. They will be third if the Solomons win. At the moment, Fiji remains second with 8 points, and their goal difference will also be important on Friday when they play New Caledonia. And that is only after we see what happens between the Solomons and New Caledonia. That will be probably the most important match at this point in time. And the cross comes in and almost getting it through there. The Tuvalu side, but not really. Petoa. That was tight, that went high for that ball. Very, very interesting situation. And this one here is cancelled by the flag. 4 players in one line, 3 players in one line, the green jerseys. If we get the camera catching them in one line, those are the 3. And this is the danger man, Tony Kaltak, coming out from the bench into the second half and doing a lot of damage at the Tuvalu defense and the goal. And here's the free kick to the Tuvalu side. Afele Valoa, the defender for Tuvalu, sends it deep. And Vanuatu bring it back now. That is their captain, Jackie Ruben. Wonderful delivery, looking for Ronaldo Wilkins. But then Tuvalu is still not giving it up. With 5 minutes of play remaining, and the Tuvalu side still fighting for possession, fighting for the football, and putting pressure. But this time it is the Vanuatu side that come back on attack. Here they come in. Good 10, clever 10, and Tuvalu, they're enjoying football in their own box there. Watch this man, and that clearance is only as far as Michel Kaltak. Here's a chance, and the shot. They try to come in with that shot, hits the post, and it comes back now to the Vanuatu side. Just outside the box. Chico Ruben and Tony Kaltak not really completing that 1-2 passes as the goalkeeper comes in and spoils things for them. Just under 4 minutes of play remains here, and it's the goalkeeper that will clear it away. Chicky Ruben. Ronaldo Wilkins brought down there, so it will be a free kick to the Vanuatu side. So Ronaldo Wilkins will take that free kick. He also had some moment in Brazil, praying for a trial there, and is awaiting the outcome of the trial that he attended recently for 2 weeks. Ronaldo Wilkins, just an 18-year-old player. So that's a good sign for Vanuatu football. They have this Bon Carlo in Switzerland for 3 months attachment, and it is with the Asconia FC, and the next one for him is a trial in Italy. So doors opening up there for the Vanuatu side. Selwyn Batu, who is on the bench, was on a football scholarship in New Zealand recently, or last year, and is back in Vanuatu. So it didn't turn out the way he wanted, and he's back here in Vanuatu now. So 2 minutes away from Vanuatu, moving to the top of the points table with 10 points. And the goal difference at the moment stands plus 14. Solomons with 7 points will go to third, as Fiji with 8 points will come to the second place. But it will all depend on what happens in the Solomons and New Caledonia match before we have a final standing. Now let's say that if the New Caledonians win that one, then Solomons will be in trouble. They will remain on third with 7 points. And on Friday, they will need to beat Vanuatu with the needed goals to climb up and be equal 10 points with the Vanuatu side, because they are playing Vanuatu. So if they beat Vanuatu, then certainly they come up on 10 points, as the chance is created for the Vanuatu side. And here comes Tony Kalpa getting another one, and that puts them up by 9-0. So the goal difference goes up now to plus 15. And 9-17, and they have 2 against them. So a plus 15 is what they have in favor of them. And if so, now it is more trouble for the Solomons, more challenge from for the Solomons, that they're demanding for one more. The Vanuatu fans here, as they go in, and they have answered the calls from the fans. And this time Kensi Tangis, this is the 4th goal for Kensi Tangis. He had a hat-trick and looks like he has wrapped up this match with the 4th goal for Vanuatu. What an afternoon for Vanuatu here. The crowd demanded for one more, and they replied with the response of that goal from Kensi Tangis. And we have the final confirmation here. The Vanuatu side has won it by 10-0. That's the biggest score so far in the competition in the 10th Pacific mini games, as that puts Vanuatu right to the top of the points table. 4 matches, 10 points, and that also gives them a plus 16 goal difference. And the Fiji side is on 2nd position, 8 points, but now it is left to the Solomons and Vanuatu, Solomons and New Caledonia, to fight it out in the evening match at the Corman Stadium. So the final score here, with 4 goals to the men, Kensi Tangis, Vanuatu 10 and Tuvalu 0.